normally don't do so many political videos consecutively, but with it being election season and a presidential election year, of course, that's at the front of our minds very often these days. And sometimes I feel like I should address something based on logic or observations that other people may not necessarily make. And one thing that I should have addressed earlier is when Biden dropped out of the presidential election in the US in, I believe, August, maybe around the second week of August, maybe a little bit sooner. It could have been July. Anyway, um, there was this kind of building up in the media of like he was hemming and hawing and deliberating what to do, and commentators were speculating and all this. And now I often listen to conservative radio, and they keep saying that the Democrats staged a coup and pushed him out and all of this. And if you start to think about it, that really doesn't, or probably shouldn't, totally ring true. And let me tell you briefly why. Everyone seems to kind of forget what has gone on in the past media cycles. I can distinctly remember back in 2020 when he had secured the nomination through all kinds of backdoor deals, let's be honest here. Um, him saying either then or right after he was president elect, not that he would be a one term president, but something like a transition president. So already, I think there was this plan in place then. The other thing is that let's be conservative and say that it was decided maybe 6 months ago that Kamala Harris would take his place. The shorter the campaign period would be for her, the greater the advantage she would have, and the more unexpected it would be for the opposing team to develop their talking points, their arguments, if and the fact that she would come in so late in the game makes it more difficult to position that way. So I want everybody to look at this as though it was planned, that there are strategic advantages to doing it very last minute that work in her favor. And perhaps if you are coming from that standpoint, and also the transfer of funds, it was absolutely necessary to do it, with whom and when it was done. Just some thoughts to put out there for you. So I really don't think it was a coup. I think it was planned all along.